Hi guys, welcome back, or just welcome if you're here for the first time. I am so excited today because I have finished my scarfy thing. Yay! And I love it. I absolutely love it. It was a very fun knit, and I loved the I-cord finish of it all. And I realized that the whole thing is actually kind of telling a story about projects that I have done previously. And so I actually filmed a sequence about that in particular, which I will show you now.
Okay guys, so we are outside in my garden because we have a really nice weather today. It's sunny and it's not very warm, but it's warm enough to stay outside for a while at least. And today I finished this bundle of joy, my scarfy thing. And once while I was finishing up these past couple of days, I realized that this thing is actually, it's a story. This is a tale of yarns, all of this, and I thought I would share that with you. So all of these different pieces that I have knitted in this scarf represents something, a story, a project that I have made. And yeah, so first of all, the base color that I have, most of the gray is something that I actually bought specifically for this project, like these pieces here. Those were bought specifically for this scarf, so that's not, I guess that's part of this, the story of this scarf then only. This yarn, you can see that is kind of bluish grayish. That is leftover from yarn that I used to make socks for my sister for Christmas. It was a Christmas present, and I made her the Battlestar Galactica socks. I'll see if I can find the pattern for those and link that below here. Also, this yarn is a yarn that I have loved so much. It comes back later also in a different piece in this scarf. This is a special edition autumn yarn that I made a very beautiful scarf out of. Kind of a leafy scarf that I have loved very much. I just love that color, look at that. And I still have quite a lot left of it, and I'm kind of hugging and squeezing that yarn and trying not to use it that much. Okay, so I'm sorry, I gotta sit down here. Okay, and then there's this. This is like the Swedish colors, and this is like a just like a basic sock yarn with the Swedish colors. I bought one with the Swedish, and I got one with the Norwegian colors. And I knitted socks for me and for my son. My son got these with the Swedish. And I had some leftovers, so I put that in here. This section is part of a sock project that I had, I don't know, let's see, 3 or 4 years ago, I think, where I made one pair of sock each month for myself. And I kind of made small packages and had them, all ready to go by January 1st. And I got to break up a new one the first of every month all that year, and I made socks. And from this yarn I made like ankle socks, so I had quite a lot left over from that. Next, this tiny piece here, oh sorry, I'm shadowing, is also from a pair of socks. I have a bigger patch later on that I will talk more about that, but those were socks as well. This yellow piece is a merino wool kind of. I got a lot of this yarn from my friend that was moving. I think I talked about her earlier in one of my podcasts. And I had some left over. I used this as a base for my first bohemian cardigan that I've been working on. You know, the turquoise project that I keep ripping back all the time. The first one I made was in a yellow color base, and this is left over from that. This patch is also from my sock project that year when I made one pair of socks each month. I think I do still have those socks. I wear them ever so often. These, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure. I think I may have worn them more or less out, and then they are in the pile of socks that I'm going to fix. I think I have to go look, because I haven't worn those for a while. So I think that's where they are. Then, I love this patch. Look at it. This is like a tropical sunset, the coloring, don't you think? And this too was from that sock project that I made. I made very, very beautiful socks out of these as well. And those are still in use. Even though it's like, when I'm at home, or let's say anywhere but work, basically I only wear knitted socks. So I wear that a lot, and these are also still holding up really well. I'm still using them, like, I think it's like 3 or 4 years ago I did that. Then there is, this is merino wool, baby merino. I think I got this, let's see, oh yeah, this yarn I bought, this is one of the colors that I bought for Christmas. I was knitting like this Christmas ornaments, Christmas balls to hang on the Christmas tree. And this yarn is from that project. I got several colors, and I also got this blue one for that. And then there's some more gray. This very, very bright green is from something that I got from my friend that is moving just recently, so I only had that yarn for a little while. It's really bright, very cool color. This yarn is, let's see, I think, did I have that one? Yeah. No, it's not. This is a separate one. This is also a sock yarn, just a smaller amount that I had left. I think the colorway of this one, I think this could be Lorna's Laces, maybe. I'm not sure, but I do recall the name of it being something along the lines of desert something or other. Desert Rose? I don't know. I'm not sure. Very beautiful. So I put that in there as well. And this blue is the same as the one up here. So that's the same one here. And here, this bright pink, or light pink, sorry, is together with, well, let's see, I have some gray that is a different kind of it's not the same gray yarn that I bought specifically for this scarf, but it's the same color, so it's kind of hard to tell which is which. But the other gray and this pink I used to knit my Oslo sweater, or the what was it called? Oslo anorak, I think it's called. I think I wear that actually in one of my videos, like the second one. I think so. I made a sweater for myself while I was traveling up to northern Norway to visit my sister. Very soft. It's also merino, but it's a thicker quality than the one in the edge here. And here, that small patch that I had earlier is same as this color. This is like a self-striping, I don't remember the name, let's see if I can focus. I don't remember the exact name for this, but it is self-striping, I'll have to look it up. I have it inside. I made socks from this as well. Beautiful, beautiful socks, but I wore those out very quickly, so they are not around anymore, unfortunately. Moving on, we are starting to close in on the end. This tiny patch is also from a sock project. I made a pair of socks for Christmas for my sister that had I think it was black, and then it was this yarn. Possibly. No, it wasn't. It's similar to this one. This is the same as the first pink patch that I had, but it is similar to this. But I made a pair of socks in black, and with it's like the black was making silhouettes, and these were the contrasting colors. And I did the same thing, same kind of pair of socks for myself, for like a Christmas present for myself, with the black, and I used this blue one instead for me. I'll see if I can find my socks. I can put in a picture or a link to the pattern for that, maybe, if I can find that. This one is also a pair of socks. I think this one didn't survive that long either. Or were they a present? I do remember knitting socks out of these, but I don't have them anymore. So either I wore them out, or they were a present that I gave for someone. And again, here is that yellow, bigger chunk of the yellow merino that I got from my friend. It's very soft, very nice. And here, we're closing in on the end now. This rainbow, big rainbow patch. I have a friend that had breast cancer a few years ago, and she is an art director, and she made me my logo, the one that's in the beginning of my videos. She made that for me, and I asked her, you know, what you want in return, because I couldn't pay her very much. And she said that she wanted me to knit her a pair of rainbow socks, because she's the whole LGBT thing is very important to her and to me as well. And she asked me if I could knit her a pair of socks, and also because she was cold, because she was going through this cancer treatment. So this is what was left over from that project. I knitted those socks for her amongst other things. So this is kind of, it's special to me. And again, my beloved autumn yarn. I bought this, I think must be like 7 or 8 years ago now. And I've been on the lookout for more of this ever since, but it has never come back, which is so sad. And which is yet another reason for me to learn how to dye yarn, because I need more of this. This is so gorgeous. I absolutely love this. And I would like to have more. Way, 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 way more. And then finally, the socks I mentioned just a minute ago that I made for myself. One pair in black and pinkish colorways, and one for myself in black and this blue turquoise orangey kind of thing. This is another patch from that project as well. And people, this I-cord cast off, I mean, seriously, why have I never done this before? Look at that, it is absolutely beautiful. And even though this is a big project to do an I-cord cast off for, it did not take that long at all. And I am absolutely loving the result. See that? It is gorgeous. So now I need to I-cord cast off everything in the whole world, just so you know. Everything will be I-cord from now on. This is beautiful. I'm in love with that now. See that? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm shadowing. And then I made the tassels, of course. So that's my finished project for the week. And I am absolutely loving it. I haven't blocked it yet though, but it is otherwise completely finished, so it just needs a dip in some water. And then I can wear it and love it and hug it and squeeze it and never ever take it off ever again. Oh, beautiful. Oh well, let's get back to my other projects, shall we? I'll be right back.
Okay, so now you know. I love this knit, and also having finished this also means that I have actually finished my very first KAL ever. It's the first knit along that I have ever participated in, and I haven't blogged this yet, but I will be posting pictures of this in the Ravelry group, I think later today or maybe tomorrow, because I'm well within the deadline, so I can participate in the, I think there was some kind of competition. No, you could win something. I don't know. I'm going to post my finished objects picture in there anyway. But I'm loving this, and I will be blocking it, I think, later today, probably. So this week has been a lot about knitting on this project as well. I have not knitted that much on anything else. I did go, now let's see. Yes, I did go to the movies last weekend. I did, with my kids, and I did bring my movie knit along. This is my, oh, let's see. I made a mess here. There we go. The movie knit socks. So I had knitted maybe that much, I think, prior to the movie. So I did the rest of the cuff, and I did this part for the heel. So when I came home, I made the heel turn, and I've done the the setup for the rest of the foot. So the plan is that this was going to be my movie knit, or you know, the thing I go to when I have needle knitting that is not that I really don't have to look at while doing it. And but now I'm kind of feeling that I want to continue this. I want to do the second sock, and I want to do the decorations that I'm thinking about, because, well, I want to do the decorations. And I have, since I've been doing a lot of larger projects, I mean, this is a fairly large project, and we have the this project, the Evenings with Matt, is also a fairly big project, and I have the Bohemian cardigan. I will show you my progress on that one as well in a minute. So it's kind of nice to have a smaller project like this. So I am I'm craving to continue this and finish this. And at the same time, I also have some earlier projects that I have started a long time ago, my own designs that I have kind of started and just put aside, that are waiting for my attention, that are not really that big a projects. I don't know if you recall, I made the Stockholm mittens and the Stockholm socks, and I also have a Stockholm hat on the needles that I am going to make a pattern for, and I'm thinking about picking up that one again. And I also have a work in progress that is a different city, different Swedish city. It's kind of same thing, same principle as the Stockholm mittens and Stockholm socks. I'll add a picture of that somewhere in here so you know what I'm talking about. That is the Örebro mitten that I am been working on for a long time, and that, or actually I worked on a long time ago, and then I kind of got stuck and I didn't really like what I had. There was something that was kind of missing on that pattern, and I actually posted a picture on Facebook asking my friends for, you know, thoughts and ideas, and I did get some very, very interesting input from that, and I've been thinking about picking up that project again. So I'm thinking about doing that, adding that into, even though I have these very large projects that I do want to get on with, I still feel the need to have a smaller project that gets done quicker. Just, I don't know, maybe I miss the satisfaction of getting done. I don't know why, but I kind of want both. I want both the bigger projects and I want smaller projects. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about finishing these socks anyway, even though I'm not going to a movie or anything this weekend. And I think the next time I will be going to the movies will probably be for Alien Covenant. And I don't know, guys, knitting through that movie may... Who knows what I'm going to do. I've been knitting very fast, I'll tell you that. So, I may not be saving this. I may just go for it, because I'm inspired. I'm inspired to finish this. to have my spring socks ready to go. So anyway, about the Bohemian cardigan, I have actually worked a little bit on that, not much, but it's really not much to see, but I did knit a bit more here. So I'm basically up to where I am about to start the first pattern. So that's what's happening with this. So it's not that much news on this project. Hopefully next week I will have a bit more to show you on that one. So. And my experiment shawl I haven't been knitting on at all. It's just laying there in the basket. So, yay, that's okay. But I wanted to mention also, when I talked about all the, you know, earlier sock projects that I've had, that I have leftovers from here and here. What I did back then, I think this was like 2012. Anyway, what I did, I went online and I found 12 patterns that I really liked, and I decided that I'm going to make myself like an advent calendar, only that I kind of open once a month, the first of every month of a whole year, like a sock along basically, but I made it just for me. So what I did, I got, like, you know, the pretty gift bags basically, and I decided on a pattern and I printed that. I got like free patterns on the internet, and I printed the pattern, and I got some yarn that I liked for that project, and then I would get something else, like a bit maybe a movie, like a DVD, or I would get some chocolate, or I don't know, scented candle, just like a tiny thing. I think I got a pair of earrings in one of these, and I made like a gift basically to myself, 12 of them, one for each month, and I just put everything in each of these 12 gift bags, and I closed them up so that I couldn't sneak peek, and then I just put them aside. I put them on the top of a shelf, like an advent calendar for myself, and the first of every month I got to grab the bag for that month. I had kind of assigned the bags to a specific month, and I got to grab that one and open it. And what I found out was that I had actually forgotten really quick what I had gotten, what I had put in them. So it was really like a wow surprise when I opened this. Of course I did know that there would be a sock pattern and sock yarn, but I could never keep track of which pattern and which yarn I had for the specific month. That's kind of disappeared very quickly, and I'm thinking about doing that again next year, because it was a lot of fun. And I wear knitted socks all the time. I think I mentioned that when I talked about this thing. When I'm at home especially, I wear nothing but knitted socks, or I'm bare feet. That's basically how I roll at home, which means I wear them out also. So I need more socks. I always need more socks. You never have enough socks. So I'm thinking about doing that again for next year, but starting earlier, maybe already, you know, now during the summer, choosing patterns, getting the yarn, making the packages, and just, you know, tucking it away, because I will definitely not remember all through next year what I have put in these bags. So I think I'm gonna do that actually. That would be so much fun. Maybe I will mix it up also and not just make socks, and have a couple of other things as well, kind of smaller projects. And the idea is that you are supposed to finish the whole project within the month, from the first to the last of the month, so that you're finished with that project once you get to the next bag and open that one. So that's my thought. And I think there will be a lot of sparkly yarns in those. I have been craving sparkly yarns lately. I have. So I think I might have. Now I did put a no buy restriction on myself for the rest of this month, or at least until the end of the month. I have sort of broken that already, kind of, because I did go online yesterday and place an order for quite a lot of yarn, which cost way more than I am ready to confess to in public. but it is for the next size of Evenings with Matt. And I also got yarn for the next one of these, so I better get a move on with this one, because I want to make all the sizes. This is an extra large, and I am still going to make a large and a small and a medium, so it's 3 more. So I actually ordered red yarn for the next size that I will be making, which will probably be a large, because it's easier to scale down from one size to another than to jump between sizes, or at least I think so. And so I did place an order for that as well, and I placed this yarn that I mentioned. I couldn't remember what it was. I did place an order for a heap load of yarn like this, except in a blue-green colorway, because that's my favorite. So, and I'm thinking that that could possibly be like a sweater or something or other. It was on sale, so that's why I kind of just went for it. And I ordered some, what else was there? I think I ordered some merino for dyeing. Something like that. There was something else as well. But I didn't entirely break my promise or my intention to not buy anything this month, because I ordered it so that I will not pick it up until the 24th. Which means I'm at the end of the month. So that's good, right? That's valid. So I'm still kind of, sort of, within what I was thinking. It's yarn, you know? You can't help yourself. At least I can't help myself. It's yarn. So, speaking of advent calendars, I've been wanting to do this for years, and the other day I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm going to do it. This year I'm going to make a YouTube advent calendar that is knitting, craft related. So I have made a schedule for, I have most of the days. I will cover December 1st till December 24th, which is when we celebrate Christmas in Scandinavia, in Sweden and in Norway. So it will cover those 24 days. And I'm thinking I will make a short segment that is like 10-15 minute tops each day, that I will post every day for you guys. And I will be starting to film this now, basically this weekend. I'm thinking about doing the new one. So I'm actually casting on something this weekend that will be for that advent calendar. And so I can show you that. I wish I could, but then it won't be a secret. But I am going to do that, and I hope you will enjoy that. I have, there will be a lot of different creative ideas for that, and yeah, I hope you will like it. I hope you will follow that when we come to December. I'm very, very excited. I know you can probably tell. I'm very excited to do this. I'm really looking forward to that. And speaking of filming, I am thinking about doing a how-to movie as well, which is, I had problems with my plumbing this week, past week, or actually I have had for several weeks, but this week it kind of became acute, and I had to really do something, because I couldn't, the plumbing in my bathroom was just, it wasn't working. Or just when you try to take a shower or have a bath or something, and you know, you pull the plug and the water will just go all over the floor. And I'm a stubborn woman, I am. And the idea of calling a plumber and paying like, I don't know, €300 or dollars to have them come here and open up my plumbing for me, it was just, no, I'm not doing that. And I can't afford that. I can't, because, you know, I do have a very, very decent paycheck. I do. But I am still a single mom living in a house, and I commute and, you know, all that. So paying an additional €300, I don't know. I don't even know if that's enough. Because it's usually very expensive to have them come to your house and fix things like that. So, you know, and I'm kind of handy. I do most of the stuff around the house I do myself, so I thought, you know, fixing the plumbing, that's no big deal. And I fixed it. It took some effort. I did, but I did. I fixed it. And I was thinking I could actually do just a quick tutorial movie-ish kind of thing about that, just to show you what I did and how easy it can actually be. Because what it ended up costing me was like less than 10 euro for the stuff that I needed to actually fix the problem, and some time and effort, of course. So I may do that as well this weekend. So you may get kind of out of the ordinary how-to video also. But okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place this week, but whatever. Let's see, where was I? Well, as for projects, for knitting, I don't have anything else to show this week. I'm just very, 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 very happy about this. I am so loving this. And yeah, so just very quickly, I'll just mention a couple of things from the past week. It was a really, really rough week. I had that plumbing thing for one, and I also had, one of my kids is not feeling well at all, and she's not, it's a hard time for her, and it affects me as well, of course, as her mother, and you worry and all that. And yeah, I'm not going to talk more about that because it's very personal to her, but I may get back to that topic at a later date. But it's been a rough week for both of us. We had a fire drill, an evacuation drill at work, which went very well. I'm very happy about that. I'm the one who's organizing these things at my job. So that went well. I'm very happy about that. This is a yearly event at our place. And what else? Oh, I got a raise. I got a raise this week, so I have an even better paycheck now, which is good. It's very nice. But I am kind of in a place now where I feel that earning more money isn't kind of really, yeah, other things are more important now. I still have, no, that's a different story. I'm still struggling from my divorces, and yeah, I took a really bad financial hit from that, but that's a different kind of video. But yeah, I got a raise, which I'm still happy about. It's nice. I tried to. I mentioned last video that I don't feel happy about myself, and when I look in the mirror, it's not the same thing that I kind of see here, you know. So this week, when it was rough. I've been very tired. I've had a lot to do, and yeah, so I decided that even though I am so tired and so exhausted, this is the week to really get back to my training again, because I haven't been training for months now, because I have an injury in especially my right foot. I do have the left one is also affected slightly, but I can't run, for instance, but I can go bicycling and I can go swimming. So I did both this week, actually. Although I do have to fix my bike, because the valve I have a leak in the valve in one of the tires, so I need to fix that. But I did go out and bike for a little while, and yesterday I kind of finished off my entire week by going to my gym, where there's also a pool, and I just went swimming for like, I don't know, not that long, maybe half an hour, which was really, really nice. I love it. I don't like being beneath the surface. I almost drowned once when I was a little kid, like 4 years old, and that kind of stuck with me. But I've always loved water. I come from, I grew up on an island, and water has kind of always been part of my life. So, but still, I have, some issues about that. And I'm practicing. I'm training. I want to do a triathlon at some point, someday, just for the hell of it. So this going swimming I can do it even though I'm injured. I do it to relax, I do it to train, and I practice going beneath the surface, and I'm practicing my technique. It's just, it's awesome. I love that. And I'm so happy that I kind of pushed myself to go yesterday, because it was so worth it. It was, oh, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it so much. So what else? Actually, that's basically it. I don't have that much more to talk about, right? No, that's not true. I have so much to talk. Oh, yes, I do have one more thing. There has been a party in my mailbox this week. A small party, but still. I ordered these from eBay. Can you see that? It's like peacock feathers. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to use these for. No idea whatsoever. I've always just loved that color. See that? That blue, green. It is awesome. It's like, this is basically all my favorite colors in one. And if you think about it, I don't know if you remember, but my bohemian cardigan that I'm working on, it has, I only just realized today that one of the patterns that I'm using is basically like this peacock, no, I don't know what you call that, like an eyelet, or an eye, yeah. So I kind of, no, I love this. I don't know if you can see, the colors? The greenish, bluish, oh, beautiful. So I ordered these from eBay. Unfortunately, they've been kind of crooked, so I'm trying to straighten them out again. And I have no idea what to use them for. I will decorate something with it. Or I will maybe, I don't know, put them in a vase. I just ordered them because they're beautiful. And actually, it didn't even occur to me until afterwards that maybe I should check how they harvest these things, so that it's not, you know, I don't want them to hurt the birds. But it turns out that's not something you have to worry about, because they apparently they just drop their feathers after, I think it's mating season. They mate, and after that they just kind of drop them. So they just pick them up from the ground. So these are lovely. I love those. And I also one day came home to body parts in my mailbox. As you know, it's always a good day when you do that. No, I'm just kidding. I ordered this hand because I do a lot of mittens, and I'm thinking about doing some bracelets and stuff, and modeling this on my own hand while, you know, trying to take a decent picture is so hard. So I decided I would order some help, a helping hand, I guess you could say, for that. So I'm going to try out this model. It was really cheap on eBay. It's a really small hand though, so I don't know, but I think it could work. So I'm trying that out. So that arrived in the mail this week as well. So hopefully I can make some decent pictures with the items that I need a hand to model. So that's good. Yeah, that's it. It's weekend. I am going to enjoy my time off and have a good rest. I am not even going to clean more than I have to at my house because I'm exhausted. I need to rest and recuperate and knit and just be with my family and plant some seeds maybe. You know, these are my favorites. These are so beautiful. I am hoping to get those to flourish in my garden. And I got these. I have no idea what all of these are called in English. I'm sorry. Well, I know this one. This is Morning Glory. This one I don't know. This is one of my favorite flowers. I actually do have a lot of kind of like these in the garden. So I don't know if maybe I'll save these. And here's a mix of different flowers. So I think I will be doing that as well this weekend. You know, just having some leisure time, just relaxing, doing a couple of fun things, and yeah, I'm also going to set up my sewing machine and do some sewing. I think because I've been longing to do that for a while, and I got that beautiful fabric a couple of weeks ago. So, and I'm feeling very inspired to make like a knitting bag and things like that. So I think I will be focusing on that as well this weekend. Yeah, so anyway, I am going to go barbecue with my kids. We are making hamburgers, I think, and I think there was talk about marshmallows as well, so I will not go near any scales or mirrors, I think, until, I don't know, July maybe. And before I finish, also, thank you so much for the very, very beautiful, lovely comments you guys have been giving me lately. It's heartwarming, it's insightful, it is, thank you. It means a lot to me, it does. So, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you soon. Bye!